What have you learned from a book?
Yeah!
When I was young, reading was anything but boring. I would get, anywhere from 2 to 15 books at the library. It was so much fun to open that book and see different illustrations and read a super engaging story with really fun characters and learn something from it, maybe without even knowing it. Now, as I grew older, reading whole books became mostly a chore. There were some books that were an exception, of course, like Harry Potter. If we had to read something for school, it always felt really rushed and forced to me to have to follow a timetable, grammar, punctuation, vocabulary, reading comprehension.
Oh no!
All of those really important things that we use now as adult readers. But as a child, it really just felt stressful a lot of times, and it made me not enjoy reading as much. It lost its sparkle. Looking back, I completely understand why this would have been the case. And I'm sure you would agree in your own experience. As we grow older, we inevitably grow wiser. At least most of us do. We gain life experience. Books have that excitement when we're young because the story is exciting, everything's new and fresh, and it makes our brains start thinking and working in a way that we never experienced before. Then we go on and learn all these intricate things with grammar and punctuation and comprehension. But then we come out able to relate these stories more to our own experiences. And then if we also know these ways and tools of comprehending a story or a book, that's even double bonus points. We can really dig deep into not just our own connection to the book, but being able to ask essential questions, maybe not being able to get answers from the book, but be able to reflect and dig deeper. A good story is immortal in its pages, and it can bring a wealth of knowledge and understanding if you know how to comprehend that story and dissect it for its parts, as well as understand and appreciate it as a whole. Reading takes endurance. Reading takes patience. Reading takes mindfulness. These are all also things that we don't always have in those periods of time in middle school, high school, and beyond, where we might be going through those adolescent stages. We might be having issues kind of outside of that book that's interfering with our focus and our inner peace while reading. And for me, that was definitely a struggle growing up. I didn't realize until much later in life that I had anxiety. There were these things that were kind of always racing through my head in the background. And it kind of kept me from focusing on a book or a story for long periods of time. I was able to read and I was able to get the work done, but I wasn't able to always just sit down and relax and enjoy a good book. That was hard for me. If you allow yourself that space and time to be in the moment for a book, you're automatically opening your heart and your mind to a world of possibility and inspiration. It is up to us as individual readers to be critical thinkers as well, and not to take everything at face value that you read, but to use it as an opportunity to ask essential questions, to not know all the answers, to ponder and to reflect. I created this video series from the page to help illustrate my own personal connections to what I read, and I hope that this inspires you to do the same. If you have any insights about your own reading or your own books, or want to suggest a book that I could read in the future, feel free to put that in the comments. And be sure to subscribe to this channel for more things that I've learned from books.
Yeah!